Hey there, welcome to episode 8 of the Tyrannosaurus Anton blog. Sorry I'm not in total Tyrannosaurus mode today, but it's been a very long week. It's been a week full of fun and a week full of hard work. Honestly, it's starting to wear me out because my week isn't over yet. Anyway, at the beginning of this week, a couple of big things happened, especially here in Canada. We had our election. To be totally honest, I'm not very pleased with the results. If you're one of the people who is not pleased with the results, next Saturday, May 13th, I believe it is, demand change. There will be rallies all over Canada, well, not all over Canada, but in the major cities, Toronto, Montreal, Ottawa, Vancouver. If you don't feel that you were well represented in this vote, definitely show up to this. Show that you care. I mean, honestly, I can't believe that Canadians can be so apathetic that, not everyone even went out to vote. So that's just my feelings on the whole situation here. But as depressing as the election results were, there was some good news at the beginning of this week. Sorry, like I said, it's been a long week. But at the beginning of the week, May 3rd, saw the release of the new Dredge album, Chuckles and Mr. Squeezy. I've been listening to it pretty much non-stop all week. Really interesting album. Like every Dredge album that's come out, since their first album, everyone has been different. But I don't think it would be any stretch to say that this has been their most different album to date. Really, really interesting. It doesn't, I don't know, maybe it's just me, I just don't find it flows as an album. It feels like a bunch of separate tracks, which is something definitely different for Dredge. Usually their albums definitely have a flow to them, you want to sit down and listen to the whole thing from start to finish. I still do that with the new album, I do love it, but it just feels like it's more of like a track by track kind of album. But there's some highlights on there. Song that I really like is Calithat, or Calithat, I'm not exactly sure how it's pronounced, but that song is really, really good. Really depressing if you know what it's about. Just look it up. I don't really want to go into details because I don't want to, bring the mood down or anything like that, but great song. I also really like the new version of The Ornament that's on this album. The Ornament first showed up as an instrumental at the end of the album Catch Without Arms, and then it was performed live as a full song. But on this album they've tweaked a few things, changed it around a little bit, and I really enjoy that. So other than that, like I said, it's been a really long week. Man, pretty worn out, but hey, it's only a few more days until next week. I'll get some time to rest. So have a great weekend. Hope everyone went out today and enjoyed Free Comic Book Day at your local comic book shop. I had to work, unfortunately, and therefore had to miss out. So I hope you all had extra fun for me. See you next week.